Hey guys, it's Mommy Tang. Today I'm going to show you how to save money. I'm sure you know what they are. Please tell me you know what they are. They are everywhere now. Even my local supermarket has them, so I don't know. I just think they're getting really popular now. Yes. Ooh. Seaweed papers. You know, they're crispy, a little salty. They are like such a good snack. Yeah, the ones that all kids love. My kids could eat kim and rice every single meal. They won't complain. Every single meal, just like the way I eat kimchi, they want kim with everything they eat. Kim, they're called kim, seaweed papers. But the problem is, they're super expensive. They're like $3. I think these are like $1.99, unless you get them in package. $1.99 for like this much of seaweed paper. Yeah, for some it might be like, oh, that's not that bad. For some it's like way too expensive. For me, I think they're way too expensive. The reason I have them is because sometimes my kids, have to go somewhere. I gotta drive them really quick and I have to feed them in the car or something. These are really great to have. But for some of you that want to make this at home and you have like no idea what to do, that is what I'm going to share with you today. How to make these at home and how to enjoy them. Ready? So before I go on with the recipe and all, I need to tell you Seaweed Paper 101, some little info so you know what you're doing, okay? Now, of course, like I said, the ones they come in the container, they're easy to eat it. Like you just rip it, you eat it, and just whatever, But there's a lot of packaging involved, and there's a lot of plastic waste involved, and just like whatever. So next to that, they make something like this. I'm sure you've seen it before. I'll show you. They're called Sea Snack at Whole Foods. I don't have them, so I'm just going to show you the ones that I have. They come in maybe like 5 or 6 papers, and they're the same thing. And usually they'll say toasted or roasted seaweed. See? Toasted or roasted seaweed. So basically you would open them up like so, and then you would find a huge regular seaweed, except they are seasoned. They're roasted and they're seasoned and they're salted. So all you have to do is take it home and you kind of cut it with scissors. You could use a knife too. And you would cut it up just like that little container, right? Look. And you get so much more. See how much more you get? I hope you guys can see it. I don't know. You get a lot more for this in a package like so than buying it in a case like this. Like this, okay? So that's your next option. They come, you could buy single packs, and if you buy a little bit more, you get a little bit of discount. Now, to upgrade that a little bit more, they actually sell them in Asian store in boxes, okay? I got these as a gift from my mother-in-law. She always gives them to me, but they're the same thing. See how they come in one? There's like, I think there's like 8 or 9 sheets in there, but they come like in a package, see? Like how, look, there's like, I don't know, 8 or 9 or 10 packages. Okay, so you would cut them up just like what you would, and then you would eat them. Yes, this is also seasoned and roasted. So, I mean, these box I think cost me $20 US, $22 or something like that. So it's a good price, you know, considering that you're buying this kind of thing. But the point I'm trying to say is this is so doable. You could make this at home, okay? So let me teach you how to make them. Now, you probably see a lot of the seaweeds like this, okay? The one that you make sushi with. I'm gonna open them up and show you what I mean, because some of you might be like, I don't know what that is. They usually come pretty green. I don't know if you could see it. They're pretty green. Like, see? Okay, I'm gonna try to. They're a little green, okay? And one side is really shiny, the other side is not. And they have line across them usually, and they're pretty thick, so you can't see anything through. Okay, they're like pitch black. And these are the ones they usually use to make sushi rolls in Japanese restaurants. So they're more, I don't want to say they're Japanese seaweed, but Japanese use a lot more of these. And they're toasted already. Most of them are toasted, okay? So if you want to make this with this seaweed, it's not going to turn out good. It's not going to be like the ones that you buy here, okay? This is more for sushi. Oops, they're more for sushi purposes. So what can you make this with? Because these are made in Korea and they're like, I don't, like, you know how sushi is more Japanese? We also use seaweed as well, but the difference between Korean sushi, I guess, and Japanese sushis are a little different. Same with seaweed. So the one that I showed you previously, that's more Japanese. This is more Korean, okay? Now the Korean, they sell small packages, large packages. It really depends, but this, I think, was like, you could get them for, I don't know, like $8 or $9, but look, these are, look how much they are. And if you toast this, roast it, it's gonna triple the size. So you're gonna have so much seaweed for like $10, like almost, if you like, let's say line these up, you know, you get this for $1.99, right? With these, you could probably make about that much for like $8, okay? So what you need to get is, you need to get raw seaweed. Yes, raw, okay? Not toasted, not roasted, just raw. Now, how do you tell if they're raw? They are black. Okay, they're, I wish I could show you the color. I really can't through here. I could see it, but I don't know if you guys could see it. Okay, look, they're green a little bit. Oh, look at that. And they're black. Do you see the difference? Do you see the color? And usually Korean, the raw paper, they will come longer like this. You know how this was squared up like that? Oh, look at the size. Look at the size. See the color right here? Green and black. And they are a lot thinner. Thinner. And if you have problem finding these, right? Just go to the Korean supermarket, find somebody that speaks English and just say, I want to get raw seaweed. Some Korean markets won't have them. So just look for it. Maybe you could Google it. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you online, like with my videos. I'm gonna fail with this mukbang. You guys gonna hate me. Anyway, so look for them, okay? They're thinner, okay? They're black, not green. And they're a little bit see-through, and usually they'll say raw, or they would just snap okay, listen, I'm gonna put it like this. Snap a picture of this, okay? Snap it with your photo and then show it to somebody, employee that at a Korean market, and they're like, I want this brand, okay? And say no toasted, not blah, 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 whatever. You need to use body language, okay? So let's go on with the recipe, because my intro was way too long today, way too long. Okay, so before you start roasting, you have to season them. This is how you do it, okay? You get seaweed paper, the flimsy one. See, look how flimsy they are compared to, oh, that's a good way to tell. Look at the, listen for the sound. You hear the difference? This is more like fluffier, lighter compared to I hope you get that. Anyways, so don't roast too much. I mean, if you have a huge family, then go ahead, do it. But because these will taste a little stale if you leave them out in the, you know, in the room temperature. So when I do it, I maybe cook 10 or 15 or something like that. And that's it. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what I do. I have about, I don't know, 15, 20 sheets here, okay, in a bowl. You're going to add some olive oils. Any olive oil will do. Any oil will do. I'm just going to use olive oil. You could use whatever oil you want, okay? You're just going to put olive oil. That's pretty much it. And some Koreans use the back of the spoon because they don't have the brush. You could use the brush. You know, the brush that you get to, you know, like when you make bread and stuff, like you could use that, but I don't know, it's too much washing. Like, you know, people do that. I just use my hands, okay? So you just dip, okay? And then you're just gonna rub it in, kind of like massage it, okay? And if you want it like oily, just like, you know, if you want it not so oily, then you just, okay, so it's really up to you. First layer, okay, now, salt. I'm going to use finishing salt. I like using finishing salt. You could use any salt, use sea salt or something, but today I'm going to use this. I like that salt. Oh, I forgot to bring a napkin. Obviously, thought I was working out. I guess not. So grab some salt, okay, and then you're gonna like pinch it and just spread them around, okay? Okay, I need to like do this right. Oil, salt, okay? And then you're gonna shift one over. You're not going to oil the other side. It's not necessary, okay? And then you're just gonna repeat the same step again. Let me just show you one more time what's going on. Get salt and just very evenly, okay? Let's fast forward this. Also to remind you that Koreans, I'm sure you guys know what kimbap is. Kimbap is like Korean sushi, the maki roll. Also, Koreans, when they make kimbap, they use raw nori sheets, okay? Okay, so I'm done. Let's roast them. Yes, cook them. Let's cook them, okay? So you're gonna get a fry pan and then heat up the fry pan. No oil because we will have a lot of oil on the seaweed. Okay, heat it up a little bit. Let me just clear all this mess in front of me because it's like really messy. Okay, the trick to cooking this is that you need to grab 2 sheets, not 1, 2, because when you cook it, you need to, when you say that you're cooking like this, there's gonna be smoke, and the smoke's gonna go up, and the seaweed on the top is gonna catch the smoke, and they say it's gonna be more flavorful. I don't know if it's true or not, but we're just taught to use 2 sheets, okay? So what you're gonna do is just kind of like do this. Okay, and then you're gonna roast them. You'll see the difference because they'll turn a little green. They'll turn green and they'll kind of like shrivel up a little bit. Yeah, and they'll get really toasty. And you'll see, you'll know, when you cook, you'll be like, ah, this is probably what she means, kind of thing, you know? The color will change to green and they'll get like crispier, and they'll get like drier, and you know, when you roast things, toast things, like bread. When you toast bread, what happens to the bread? right? Same thing. Like, do I have to tell you what happens? No, you just know. You know, it's the same thing here. Now, if you want it really crispy, then you just cook it a little more. If you don't mind a little soggy, but who wants soggy? Who really wants a soggy seaweed? I don't know, you tell me. I can't really see my pan, but okay. I'm gonna try to see if you could see the difference, okay? Let's see. This is a cooked one. This is not. Do you see the difference in the color? Fast forward this. Believe it or not, there are Korean people who refuse to eat pre-cooked seaweed papers. They want their wives or their husbands, mostly wives, to cook this fresh, put them on the plate, on the table, or else they won't eat it, which I think they're like, well, whatever, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's because they taste so much better and they are gonna be, you know what I mean, like more fresh tasting. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it on together, like stack them like this, you're gonna cut them, okay? You could use scissors, yes. But sometimes if you make a lot of stack, if you cut them, you won't be able to cut it. So knife works really well. So you're just gonna cut it. Okay. Well, obviously, I did that wrong a little bit. Okay. Like so. And look, we have ourselves toasted seaweed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They taste so different. If you like these, this is like, this is like first class. You know what I mean? This is like economy. This is like first class. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to store them, because if you leave them out in the room temperature, they are going to get soggy. I mean, who wants a soggy, like I said, seaweed, and they're going to taste bad. So you're going to put it in the Ziploc bag, okay? And you probably want to finish this within a day or two. You don't want to keep them more than like a day or two. They're not going to taste right, you know? Oh. But put them in there. You know when you buy these, on the bottom, they give you those little packages of do not eat. It won't kill you, but please don't eat kind of things. They have the dry package, like, you know, stuff like this. Save them. Save it, okay? And then just put it into the ones that you made, okay? Because they absorb the moist and they stay crispy longer. So that's it, guys. That's all you have to do. And then you just keep it in the refrigerator or out in the room temperature. It depends. If your like house is too humid, then leave it in the refrigerator or whatever. And that's all you need to do. Okay, this recipe was not even a recipe, but damn, it took so long. I hope my editing is gonna be good and make it all short for you. But anyway, so let's get on to my mukbang. Okay, so simple lunch, simple dinner. That's the key to losing weight, okay? So the seaweed that we made, just put it on the plate like so. I just made some rice on the pot for this mukbang. Look at the steam. Oh yeah. White rice just cooked with seaweed. It's so good. Okay. Get some rice going. Now last night for dinner, my parents were over, so I made spinach, mushroom, tofu. Let me show you. Spinach, mushroom, you can't really see. I ate it all last night, kind of mushroom with tofu. Miso soup last night. It's really good. My kids love it. My parents loved it. I know you want recipe, right? Of course you do. Oh yeah. So let me show you how you eat them. You get the seaweed, okay? Just wrap it around the rice, like so. Oh my god, it's like so good. Hot. Or kimchi. I will soon do a mukbang for you, but I do have a recipe on my video, my older video. This is before all the mukbang came into my life, I guess. So there is a video on my channel. I'll link it on my description so you could check that out. Oh yeah, I love kimchi. I need to have kimchi with everything. And it really depends on the oil that you use. This flavor just will change up, you know? It doesn't compare to this. It doesn't. This one is more like, I mean, it's good. But once you start making this is like, see ya, you know? Oh my gosh. So somebody said, Mommy Tang, teach us how to make chopstick. It's all about practice, guys. Chopstick, it'll take you years to really master how to use chopsticks, because Asians, you know, we use it from like where we're little. So I've been using chopstick for like over, what, like 38 years, you know. I'm sure I didn't use chopstick for the first 2 years of my life. But it's just a matter of practicing and just use chopstick with everything, you know, while you eat, and you just practice every day and it'll get better. And I'll show you the lazy way. My mom's like, it feels very weird to do mukbang, but my mom and my dad is like, hey, it's your hobby, go for it, you know? They support me. What was I saying? Oh god, she threw me off. My mom just totally threw me off. I don't know, I forgot. Sometimes I'm like, do I have Alzheimer's disease or something? I'm like, I can't remember what I was gonna say. 아빠 조용히 해주세요. I can't remember. Do you notice there's no baby in this video? I guess why? If they're still sleeping. I have a super long day today. Crazy long day. Let me just tell you, okay? Ruben, my dog. I need to bathe him today. He's a bath, okay? Then, I have a party this weekend at my house. About 100 people are gonna be at my house. 100! So I need to get some food and chips and this and that. All day today. Then my son has some kind of baseball game or I don't even know. Flyers? What are Flyers? I'm sorry, Flyer fans. Please don't hate me, but is that a basketball team? Anyways, they're playing a game and then my son's going, so I gotta drive him there because he's going with his dad. Then I gotta drive back. Then I gotta pick the kids up. Well, that's after that. Like I switched it around a little bit. Then my son has a baseball coaching. It's like, oh my god, my day is like, but I was like, I need to do the mukbang for you guys, okay? This is something that I want to do for you guys, because you guys love me. So this is a love back for you guys, you know? But they're still sleeping. This is my breakfast. Yes, breakfast. Obviously, I'm not doing Ralto for today. And, oh my gosh, it's so good. You know the seaweed paper that you got to make this? Once they're open, keep them in the freezer. Not a refrigerator, freezer, okay? Treat them like they're ice cream. They'll last so much longer. They won't stay all out on you. You know, you could keep them for like almost a year and they won't go bad. So freezer, okay? Somebody also said, do 50 random facts about you. 50? Are you freaking real? I don't even know 50 random facts about me. 50? I understand if it was like 10, 50. Yesterday I was like, this is a good idea. I went on my iPhone, tried to list. I got stuck at 3. I was like, I don't know any random facts about me. Maybe in about a month or 2, if I could think of all 50, I'll do them. And last night I wanted to share this with you guys so bad, okay? So I'm just gonna share it. Sometimes I think I'm very strange. Do you ever like think about yourself and say, I'm a very strange person? Sometimes I think I'm very strange because the stuff that I think about in my head, I think I'm very strange. For example, last night, I was like, I wonder if animals bark. You know how we speak different languages? Like, I speak English, and you know, some of you might speak Korean or, you know, French or whatever. I wonder if animals, if they live in certain countries, they bark or they cry or whatever they say, like they, you know, they make noises, right? I wonder if they speak different languages. I wonder if dogs understand each other. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? I couldn't even explain it. That's how weird it is for me. That's how weird I am. But I'll give you example, okay? Like, for example, in US, when the dog is barking, we say woof, woof. In Korea, we say mong, mong, okay? Woof, woof, and mong, mong is like a total they're like here and there, okay? But when you imitate them, they kind of sound alike. Woof, woof. Mong, 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 mong. I think that's how they imitate dogs in Korea. Like in Korea, they say, oh, I think they say why, why too. Yeah, why. Oh my God. We are doing that on YouTube. Oh, my dog came. He's like, are you calling me? And for cats, US, we say meow. Oh my God. In US, we say meow, right? Meow. And Korea, we say yaong, yaong, right? So if you imitate them, I could do a perfect cat sound, guys, because I used to have cats. I used to be such a cat lover. Like a cat, right? But in Korea, they say yaong. They say yaong, yaong, yaong. That still sound the same. They both sound like cat. Well, last night I was thinking about that. Isn't that so weird? My mind is so strange. Somebody tell me. Any psychiatrist or anybody that likes to study about, you know, people's brain, please let me know. Is something wrong with me? I love that. You know, I can't be raising 4 kids if there's something wrong with me. My rice is almost done. Don't think Asian food is hard, okay? Simple stuff. Just think simple. You don't have this? Just eat it like this. You don't have this? Just eat it like this. No? Oh yeah. Yeah. And also, I know there was a huge request on jjajangmyeon. I'll do them, I promise, because I have this amazing recipe for jjajangmyeon that you guys will love. But, I mean, I do have a lot of menus lined up for me to do mukbang with, but if there's any recipe that you would want me to make and share, let me know. You know? I'll do them for you. Another way to eat this is put your rice in here, like so. Never waste any rice. It's almost done, you know, but put seaweed in there in the soup. That tastes amazing too, like this. Oops. Oh yeah. So good. But one more time. Seaweed in the soup. Soak it a little bit. You have no idea. This tastes so good. I usually don't eat kimchi for breakfast. Not today. Usually when I eat kimchi, like, you know, when you eat kimchi, you have like the garlicky breath, kimchi breath for a while. So when I go out today, if I talk to anybody, I gotta talk to them like I don't like them. Like, you know, when they talk to me, I'll be like, yeah, can I help you? Yeah, I just want, instead of like going there, like, yes, 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 I'll talk to you later. That kind of attitude. Anyway, so that was my mukbang for you today. I hope you liked it. I know it was a little like all over the place. Usually my kids make it all nice and fancy for me. I didn't have them, but some people do complain that, oh my gosh, why do you always have kids in your mukbang? Like, it's my mukbang. I could do whatever I want. This right here is my world. I could do whatever I want. I'll see you later.